Chris, Rudy really kind of set the tone early on with his defensive presence, and his teammates seemed to respond to that early on. Did you see that, him kind of leading the team in that way?
Yeah, absolutely. He, when he's active and aggressive, and he was up, denying passes, which is something we've really asked him to do more of. Did a great job, really being active, coming over early and presenting himself. Really good game. I thought everybody, certainly defensively and offensively, to start the game.
Yeah, it seemed like a really complete game on both sides of the
Yeah.
ball, getting the young players in.
Yeah.
What do you think that is probably the biggest piece you can kind of take from that game overall for the team?
Well, this is 2 games in a row, I think, where we've played our most complete basketball on both sides of the ball. This is what we've got to do. We haven't been doing that, and we're starting to figure it out, find a rhythm, and understand, how important defense is to us, and offensively things are coming a little bit easier as a result.
Chris, do you think the fly around mentality you guys are playing with on defense just is getting guys in the game a little more?
Sure.
And it's affecting both ends of the floor as well as.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We're chasing hard over and through screens. We're getting to spots early, and then when we force them to make a pass, we're flying around, and it's not always perfect. But at that point, it doesn't have to be, because guys are really decisive, and they're committed.
You got some good minutes tonight from Josh
Yes.
Minot. What did he do well from the start, and you stuck with him in the second quarter as well?
Yeah, I mean, he did everything. He went, I think, in his first shift in there, he got an offensive rebound that led to a bucket. He had an assist. He, turned the corner. I think, he pretty much in about a minute and a half did everything you could ask him to do. So it was great to see that, and keeps playing like that. It's going to be a huge boost for us.
If you look at Ant's numbers the last couple of games, you probably think the offense wasn't playing well, but you guys have played really good offense in spite of kind of his little dip in shooting here. What has the offense done well outside of that to help compensate for?
Yeah, I think they moved the ball early. They're making the right play. I think Ant's setting the tone there. I thought he did a great job of getting off of it as soon as there was a crowd. We knew they were going to crowd him heavy. He did a really good job of unlocking a lot of ball movement for us. Then when he had his chance to get downhill, he'd kick out against the crowd. So he did a really, really good job. It's 2 games in a row. He's kind of set the tone with his passing and his defensive activity. And again, that's something he said that he was going to do, and he's followed it up. So.
Hey Chris, what do you think's gone on to Ant's improvement from 3 specifically this season?
We've always known he's a really good 3-point shooter. He's just kind of trusting it more. Sometimes he'd go through periods where he wouldn't trust it as much. Just the catch and shoot in particular. It's being able to create the dribble 3 is a huge weapon for any player. And then I think, he's got a nice chemistry with Julius on dribble handoffs, and he's getting really good looks there, and coming off that. So it's just the commitment to it. It's always been there. We always really knew he could shoot it, and he's just locked in and committed to it. So.